You wake up after 8 hours of sleep. You did not stay up late. You did not scroll your phone all night. You did everything right. And still, you feel exhausted. Not just tired. Not just sleepy. Exhausted. Like someone drained your battery while you were sleeping. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. Millions of people are searching for the exact same question right now. Why am I always tired even when I sleep? And today, we are going to answer that question. But here is what you need to understand. This is not about sleep. This is about something much deeper happening inside your brain and body. And if you keep watching, you will finally understand why rest is not fixing you. Keep watching. Let me ask you something. Have you ever slept for 10 hours and still felt like you ran a marathon? Have you woken up more tired than when you went to bed? That is not random. That is a signal that something else is happening. And psychologists have a name for what you are experiencing. This is the moment where most people would scroll away. But you are still here because you need answers. Do not skip this. The term that has doubled in Google searches in 2026 is emotional flooding. But before we get there, let us understand the bigger picture. The exhaustion you feel is not from lack of sleep. It is from something called non-restorative sleep. You are sleeping. But your brain is not recovering. Why? Because your nervous system never actually turns off. Think about your brain like a computer. When you sleep, a healthy brain runs maintenance programs. It clears out toxins. It processes emotions. It repairs itself. But when your brain is stuck in high alert mode, it never enters deep recovery. Your body is asleep. But your nervous system is still working. Still scanning for threats. Still running in the background. And that costs energy. A lot of energy. You think being tired means you need more sleep? Wrong. What is really happening inside your brain is far more interesting. Stay with me. Research from 2026 shows that people are increasingly searching for, why does my anxiety feel physical now? The answer is cortisol. Cortisol is your body's main stress hormone. It is supposed to spike in the morning to wake you up and slowly decrease throughout the day. But when you are chronically stressed, your cortisol rhythm breaks. You wake up with high cortisol. You go to bed with high cortisol. Your body never gets the signal to rest. And cortisol has doubled in search interest since the start of 2026 because people are realizing that their exhaustion is hormonal, not behavioral. That feeling you just had. That small recognition. That is exactly what separates real exhaustion from simple tiredness. Let me tell you what the research says about sleep and exhaustion. A study published in 2026 found that people who feel tired even after adequate sleep often have something called central sensitization. This is when your nervous system becomes hypersensitive to stimuli. Everything feels louder, brighter, more intense, and more draining. Your brain is using more energy to process the same information. It is like running a video game on max settings all the time. Your hardware is fine. But your software is consuming everything. This is the moment where most people would scroll away. But you are still here. Keep listening. So why is this happening now? Why are so many people searching for these answers in 2026? The data is clear. We are living through what researchers call the burnout era. Occupational stress is at a 15-year high globally. Searches for sick note for stress have become breakout terms. People are not just tired. They are drowning. And they are finally looking for language to describe what is happening to them. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed that you get sick more often? That your digestion is worse? That your patience is thinner? That is not random. That is your body keeping score. And your body is telling you that rest is not enough. Something just shifted inside you. That memory of being exhausted despite doing everything right. That is exactly what I am talking about. Stay with me for 2 more minutes. The most searched question of 2026 is, why am I always tired even when I sleep? But the answer is not about sleep hygiene. It is not about magnesium or melatonin. It is about your nervous system being stuck in fight or flight mode. When you are in a constant state of low-grade threat, your body prioritizes survival over restoration. And survival costs energy. So you wake up tired. Not because you did not sleep, but because your body spent the night keeping you alive. The second most searched question is this burnout or something else? People are realizing that burnout does not go away with a vacation. It does not resolve with a long weekend. Because burnout is not just exhaustion from work. It is a systemic collapse of your stress response system. And the only way to fix it is to retrain your nervous system to feel safe again. You are probably wondering where all of this is going. I will tell you. It is going directly to something inside you that you have never fully seen. So what can you actually do about this? Research points to several strategies that work. The first is called vagal toning. The vagus nerve is the main highway between your brain and your body. When it is strong, you recover faster. You can strengthen it through deep breathing, cold exposure, humming, and singing. These are not trendy wellness tips. They are physiological interventions that change your nervous system. The second strategy is to stop trying to fix your exhaustion with more sleep. If you are sleeping 8 hours and still tired, the 9th hour will not help. Instead, focus on something called restorative activation. This is not rest. This is active recovery. Gentle movement. Time in nature. Activities that engage your body without stressing it. Paradoxically, sometimes you need to move to recover. The third strategy is to audit your cognitive load. How many decisions do you make before noon? How many notifications do you process? How many conversations drain you? Exhaustion is often not about what you are doing. It is about how many things your brain is holding at once. Reduce the load. Not the hours. This war is still happening inside you every single day. The part of you that pushes through and the part of you that needs to recover. Who wins? That depends on what you practice. The most important thing to understand is that your exhaustion is not your fault. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are living in a world that demands too much from a nervous system that was never designed for this pace. And your body is telling you the truth. It is time to listen. You have figured it out by now. This was never about sleep. This was about a system that never gets to turn off. The question is not whether you will ever feel rested again. The question is whether you are willing to change what rest actually means. Because that is a question only you can answer. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you understand yourself better, subscribe for more psychology insights.